for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Warning, wrestling POV's content may contain language that is not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Warning, wrestling POV's content may contain language that is not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Warning, wrestling POV's content may contain language that is not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
He looks bad, right? Like, he doesn't look 54.
No, he doesn't.
I mean, Tony, you would know.
Oh, damn. I didn't think of it that way, and now that I do, F. Corey Graves.
Why the fuck are we talking about regardless? Fuck him!
What?
Gonna stone my boots in the...
Mr. Tony changed his mind.
Yes.
Predictable.
That's last week's show.
Predictable.
That was a work, and it wasn't a work.
It was on Twitter.
Oh, it was on the Twitter.
Nah, it's bullshit.
To license it.
He didn't draw the shit. He
Yeah,
drew
he
the
did.
TV to be turned off.
Yes. You're right.
I was wrong.
Oh, no.
I changed my mind.
You guys suck.
Predictable.
Talking about Lana, you're like, oh.
Yeah. He got thirsty thinking about her.
You damn right. That should be the intro song to this. You damn right. All right, take it down a notch, Bass. So now you just can't write this stuff.
Really? What's the stat say right there?
At that 100 episodes.
He's acting like a little bee to the itch.
Yeah.
He's a bitch.
Damn.
I'll say it. He's a little punk ass bitch.
Alrighty then.
Wait, Mickey James was a replacement?
I know, right? Go figure that shit out.
For real?
Yeah. No, for fake.
Yeah, I think Goldberg and Jesus Christ went to the same school. Did you see Bo Dallas rip his pants?
No, I didn't. I wasn't looking there.
To license it.
Yeah, so use promo code 10.
I know that promo code.
Here's your headline.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Wrestling POV. I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with Mimi Goody.
Oh, yes.
And the third wheel, Rick Serrano III.
Hey, people!
And our intern, Miguel Cole.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
All right, a short week, but interesting week thus far. A lot in the news, a lot of rumors going on. We got the Elimination Chamber coming up in a couple weeks. On a very special day, too, I might add. This very special day.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm going to be bragging about it from now until then. So. All right, but before we discuss anything further, we have to cover the wrestling news from around the world. Take it away, Rick.
All right, and before we do that, let's get into some birthdays. Yahoo! All right, our first birthday. He's a little bit of banging. He's Gangrel, and he turns 49 years old.
Really? Gangrel?
Yeah.
The original member of the Brood.
49.
Yeah.
The dude is in shape.
Yeah, he is. Still doing the character.
I think he needs one more run.
I think so, too. And especially the way things are going with Bray Wyatt and, and Matt Hardy. He can be in that mix, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Sure,
Interesting.
Sure, why not? Dude.
All right.
Happy
Next
birthday.
up, we got Hernandez turns 45 years old. LAX member, remember that?
Yeah.
He's still Hernandezing it up from somewhere. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Next up, we got Ken Shamrock turns 54 years old.
Damn, Ken Shamrock.
He looks like he's 74 years old.
Gee.
You gotta speak up.
He looks bad, right? Like, he doesn't look 54.
No, he doesn't.
I mean, Tony, you would know.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Christ. All right.
Next up, One Man Gang, or Akeem the African Dream, turns 58 years old.
Really?
58.
I wonder if everything went well for him after that hurricane he suffered through. Pretty much almost left him homeless.
Facebook.
Is he still on Facebook?
Yeah, he has been posting up good things. He doesn't really post as much as he used to.
Yeah.
But it seems like he's okay with that now.
Good.
Yeah.
Akeem the African Dream. Gee.
One of my favorites of all time. I gotta say that.
That was quite the character.
Yeah, it was good. It worked.
Yeah. It did.
Worked. Next up, we got Ricardo Rodriguez turns 32 years old.
Now, what is he doing? Do you know?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything from him in the Indies or nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I haven't heard him from the Indies. He's not. I mean, who knows what he's doing? I haven't even seen him on Comic Cons. You know how they go to these Comic Cons to do autograph appearances and stuff like that? Nothing. Look it up.
I don't know. We'll look it up. And last but not least, Tommy Dreamer turns 47 years old.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Dang. He owns the promotion House of Hardcore. Signed a deal with Twitch. Is it Twitch? Yeah.
Twitch, something like that.
Yeah. Something like that. And he sealed the deal. He signed a deal with them, and they broadcast the House of Hardcore. So if you want to take a look at it, check it out on Twitch.
Twitch, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a little Twitch. It is now time for the wrestling news from around the world. Tell me he didn't just say that.
Oh, boy. I knew you was going to get there. Go ahead.
Tell me Booker T did not say this was not a work. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care. I don't care that Booker T and Corey Graves were on a radio show together saying it was a work. I don't care. That was not a work.
Well, I mean, what do you think? Why don't you think it was a work?
Because, no, it wasn't a work. It was not a work. That was ridiculous.
Really?
It was ridiculous. I mean, no. It wasn't a work, Tony. No way. It was too serious for them to even... No, not a work. It wasn't a work. Mimi, you think that was a work?
I'm on the fence.
I think it was a work. Just because listening to the audio between him and Corey Graves, I don't know. It just, to me, when they started talking about it, I was like, okay, that was a good rip. They got us. But I don't know. I just think it was work. But I did want to comment on that whole thing. I was listening because I was on my way to Arizona. I went to Arizona over the weekend to visit my niece, pregnant, due in April. And so I was listening to another podcast besides ours. And it's Conan's Keeping It 100. It's a good podcast. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to front. They're pretty funny. Disco Inferno's in it. Your boy Shane Helms is also in it, too. He talks, he has his own little segment on there, put it that way.
So how come he hasn't responded to me? What's up with that?
So they were talking about the whole thing with Booker T and Corey Graves. And they brought out a good point, and then I was sitting there driving, and I thought to myself, so I was like, wow, you know what? I didn't think of it that way, and now that I do, F Corey Graves. All right? Yeah. Yep. I went there, and I said it. The reason why is this is what they came out. Who said it? Do you remember? Was it Conan or was it Disco Inferno?
I don't think it was Disco. It might have been Conan.
Conan? Okay. But either way, it's like I said, and the only reason why, I'm giving them a cheap plug on the show is because they are fun. They reminded, It reminds me of our show. So, but it is a funny show, and they mentioned the whole thing, like I said, and I'm pretty sure it was Conan, and he said this exactly. He goes, you look at all these commentators, you look at somebody like Jerry the King Lawler, you look at somebody like the Macho Man, you look at somebody like Jesse Ventura, Gorilla Monsoon, Bobby Heenan for that matter, and these guys earn their place in that perspective commentary role.
Yes.
Whether they were a former worker, they've been to the dance before, meaning a championship fight or something. They were relevant in the business before they went into the commentary booth. You look at Jerry Lawler, obviously Hall of Fame. His record is impeccable. If Ric Flair were to get into the commentary thing, his record would be impeccable. Obviously, I wouldn't want to hear it, but hey, seriously.
Okay, but, I need to interrupt.
What?
For Ricardo Rodriguez, he is in the indie scene as the Chimarera, some shit like that.
Oh damn.
Anyways, he is a luchador.
He's a luchadors.
And he's in the indie, and he's working as Chimera, that's what it's called. That's his wrestling name, is Chimera.
Alrighty then. Rick?
I think we should put Phoebe in the book for her interruptions.
Damn.
I think you should just mind your business because only the wrestlers go in the book.
I think they're called wrestlers.
Oh my goodness gracious
So
Lord.
Brooklyn.
Right?
Shut up.
Rick, what are your thoughts?
I absolutely agree. Even if you haven't been in the ring, just like backstage
No,
guys, like
I'm talking about
Gene Okerlund.
I'm talking about the I'm talking about the
Chimera.
Why the fuck are we talking about Ricardo? Fuck him.
What?
No, you said to look it up.
I said
We looked it up. All right, now we're talking about me.
all right, but wait. Before hold up. But before you start, let me finish, and then we'll get to you. Now,
yes.
he said that it's fucked up. He said that Corey Graves, even though his injury was, it was career-ending and this and that, he hasn't really earned that respect to where he's been to the dance before. He's main evented to WrestleMania and all this other shit. So he really doesn't have a place to be talking shit like that to begin with, whether a heel or not. And then I thought about it, and I was like, damn, you know what? That makes a lot of sense, and they're actually right. So the situation that, whether it's a work or not, between Corey Graves and Booker T during that time, yeah, you know what? Then looking at it that way, it's like Corey Graves was in the wrong. I changed my mind. All right,
yeah.
Not the whole defending himself thing, but just, dude, the only high achievement he's ever done in WWE is won the tag team titles in NXT.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, dude, maybe you need to calm the fuck down a little bit,
And stop being so critical of your
workers,
of the workers.
Yeah. All right. So now, Rick.
So wait, Mr. Tony changed his mind.
Yes.
Predictable.
That's last week's show.
Predictable.
So, all right, Rick. Shut up.
No, the more that we talk about this, the more it seems like it wasn't a work. Like they just said, "Hey, guys, let's get together and just say it was a work." When do they ever do that, Tony? We've both been in the business for over 20 years combined, and it's like, yo, wait, wasn't Mr. Tony 20 years in the business? Yeah, that's why it's over 20 years
combined.
Anyway, so being in the business for over 20 years, we've seen a thing or two, and you don't tell that you're doing the work that quickly. That happened last week.
Well, it could have been because I know that probably Corey Graves was getting death threats.
From who? Booker T?
No, from
just people in general.
Because they were threatening him, and even Booker T was saying that that he was getting, that he said that he was getting like hate mail and shit like
Booker
that.
T was getting hate mail?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know. That was a work, and it wasn't a work.
It was on
They could try
Twitter.
to-
Oh, it was on the twatter.
Nah, it's bullshit. They're lying. Don't be lying to me. Corey Graves, you got scared, and Booker T put you in your place. And Booker T wants to be mayor, so he's like, "All right, let's squash this real quick so we go mayor."
Wow, is Booker T here?
Wow.
Yeah. What?
Sucker!
All right, moving on. NXT news. Aleister Black places his claim for the NXT title,
Nice.
but Killian Dane interrupts him, and looks like Black and Dane have to fight first before Aleister Black goes for the title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shayna Baszler defeated Ember Moon by disqualification as Kairi Sane saved Ember Moon from getting her arm destroyed by the steps.
Nice.
Yeah. And also on NXT, Pete Dunne defended his UK title against Roderick Strong. So Roderick Strong is just everywhere.
Right?
Fighting for the Cruiserweight title, fighting for the UK title.
What's up with
205-pound forehead.
I know, huh?
Jesus. Alright, next up, 205 Live. Mark Andrews defeats Tozawa.
Really?
Really?
Who?
Exactly.
Who?
Who knows?
Mark Andrews. Alright. And if it wasn't bad enough, Drew Gulak beats Tony Nese. Tony
Really?
Nese can't catch a break.
He can't
No, he
catch a
can't.
break. Jesus Christ. Wow.
Yo, I wouldn't be upset if it was what's his name? Tony Nese versus what's the guy's name? The guy that dated Alicia Fox.
Oh, Cedric Alexander?
Cedric Alexander
Yeah.
in the finals. I wouldn't be upset at that.
That was in the tournament?
Yeah.
Holy wow.
Shish kebab.
Yeah.
And if
I'm
205
hungry now.
Live couldn't get bad enough, Buddy Murphy had a highlight video.
Really?
Buddy Murphy's going to 205 Live?
What the hell's going on with 205?
I know.
Roderick Strong, go ahead. Hideo and Tommy, go ahead.
Yeah. Wow.
What?
All right.
All right.
They should just get rid of 205 Live.
We've been saying it for years.
I mean, especially since you know who messed it up.
Who?
He should go into the
Enzo.
book.
Who messed it up?
Enzo.
Enzo. Nah. See,
He
I don't
should
think
be
he
in the
did.
book. He
I
should
don't-
be in the book.
He's not.
He
I'm
messed
not,
it up.
I'm not even considering it after what he did, so I don't even want to mention. But I don't think he messed up 205 Live.
I think he did with his
No.
stupid. He was corny to begin with.
He was corny.
We're not talking about the personal life.
He
Cruiserweight
drew
cool.
heat.
He
drew heat.
didn't draw
Yeah.
shit. He
Yeah,
drew
he
the
did.
TV to be turned off.
Yes.
She
She right.
Little late. No, I think what it was like I said, he drew heat, and it made you want to watch 205 Live.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
No, I knew
Yes,
he was
it
there. I
Somebody,
stopped
it sounds
watching
like you're drawing heat for Enzo.
You damn right I am.
I
No,
know.
no.
Then next week he'll be like, I was wrong.
Oh no,
I changed my mind.
you guys suck.
Predictable.
And last but not least, mixed match challenge. It is Lana Day. Lana
yeah.
and Rusev defeated Bailey and Elias.
Wow,
What the fuck was that?
Jesus Christ.
Rusev Day.
Rusev Day. And speaking of Rusev Day,
What
do
was
you
the
know?
song he was singing?
Do you know that they sold out of his calendars? So they had to reorder 50,000 more Rusev Day calendars.
Awesome. We should buy one.
No.
Aren't those boxes behind you marked Rusev Day calendars?
Oh shit!
What
They
you got
are.
snitch for, man?
Damn, I gotta get some.
Shit.
Could take it home.
Selling them in New Mexico.
Yeah.
Hasta las cruces is Rusev Day every day.
Messed up,
Wow,
man.
but I'm glad. I'm so happy for
I
Lana
am
and
too.
Rusev.
Yeah, because sure.
Give
Yeah,
him
sure.
something,
Why
you know,
not?
give him this. But
What?
Lana, I just got thirsty watching you drink it. Chug away, brother. Listen, the thirst was real on that one.
Yeah, I had to take a swing. Shit, it's hot in New Mexico.
Oh, it's not that hot.
Talking about Lana, he's like, oh.
Yeah. He got thirsty thinking about her.
You damn right. Jesus.
Oh man, well that's all I got for the news.
All right, let me go to rumors.
Yeah.
Okay, I got some good ones.
Look at all these rumors.
You know that should be the intro song to this. You damn right. All right, take it down a notch, Pass. So now the. All right, so now what do I got? All right, the speculations that John Cena's promo on Monday Night Raw. If you didn't watch Monday Night Raw, I don't know what the hell you were doing. This week was definitely a reference to The Undertaker, and looks like they're going to head for a match at WrestleMania. What do you think? No? No?
No.
Okay, so on to the next one. Now, did you hear? This just came out, and I think it's not even a rumor anymore, that all WWE pay-per-views will no longer be separate. It's going to be co-branded starting in May.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so they're going to have both SmackDown and Raw pay-per-views starting May.
Together?
That means longer title reigns.
Well, that's you know what?
You said longer title reigns?
For the Wrestle POV podcast title.
Yeah.
How?
Because it's once a month. It won't be 2 months.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, that's right. Damn.
Well, first of all, I prefer it that way because I like to have my Sunday nights to study and to sit there and listen to my lovely Delilah music. You know.
I'm sorry, were you saying something?
No.
Oh, Lord.
So, you know what I mean? It's once a month is better than every other week.
Okay. Well, it wasn't really every other week, but
It felt like it.
no.
Well, it was every other week.
There was
that's every 2 weeks.
That's just what I'm saying.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Rick, what do you think?
I think it's good.
Yeah?
I like my Sundays too. I mean, listen, I love wrestling.
I love wrestling too.
I do too.
It's a lot.
No, that's a lot.
And it is. But when I heard this, I felt sorry for SmackDown.
Right.
Seriously, you really think they're going to put a majority of SmackDown? It's going to be 2 matches on SmackDown that's going to be on this pay-per-view.
No, it's going to be longer. It's going to be more than 4 hours.
No. I don't know why I said it like that.
All right, we'll do a bet for 5 push-ups, all right? We'll bet 5 push-ups.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Or you put on the New Day shirt.
No, that shit ain't happening.
Mm-hmm. Or the Dolph Ziggler.
I really think that it's going to screw over SmackDown.
I don't think it is. I don't think so.
All right, well, we'll see.
It didn't screw over SmackDown before. Why would it do it now?
Yeah, they did.
No, we didn't.
Yeah. Huh?
All right, so the bet is 5,000 push-ups. I heard.
No, 5 push-ups. I can't do 5,000.
I can't. But anyway, let's go on.
Yeah.
Why y'all laughing?
All right, so if you lose, you give us 5,000 push-ups.
Hell no.
All right, so now Dolph Ziggler again was close to leaving after the Royal Rumble, but received an offer he couldn't refuse and signed a 2-year contract extension instead.
They should have just let his fucking ass go.
Oh, wow.
Boy,
bye.
Wasn't that your boy?
I'm over it. I since I ripped that shirt.
After he ripped up that shirt. I mean, it's like right now he's like...
There was a different Rick ever since he did tear out that shirt.
Well, you know.
If you don't know what we're talking about, you have to go way back in, 2 years ago?
Episode 8.
8.
Really?
The bet was made. The
bet
was made on episode 8.
Damn. So you got to go way...
Rick's Run on the Third's first episode ever, episode 8.
As a matter of fact, being that this is episode 108, you have to go back 100 episodes.
Wow.
100 episodes.
Like, we didn't plan this, guys.
You can't write this stuff. You just can't write this stuff.
Really? What's the stat say right there?
At that 100 episodes.
So go on to our iTunes, YouTube, Podbean, and now Spotify verify and go all the way back to episode 8 where we made this stupid bet about Dolph Ziggler turning heel at WrestleMania. He did it to turn heel. I had to rip my shirt. It was a wrap. We have a sad video and everything about it. It's about me saying goodbye to my shirt. It's pretty pathetic.
I think we should do a flashback.
A flashback? Yeah. Repost the video.
Repost the video.
Repost
the video.
Repost the
Make sure
video.
you guys check it out. Give us a
And
comment,
repost the
leave us
clip
a
of you
5-star rating.
making that bet.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Sure. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, Rick, Mimi, what are you guys' thoughts on Dolph Ziggler? I mean, should he have stayed? Is he acting like a little bitch now?
Boy, bye.
He's acting like a little B to the itch.
Yeah.
He's a bitch.
Damn.
I'll say it. He's a little punk ass bitch.
Alrighty then.
He need to go. Boy, bye.
All right.
But
Rick?
if he wins the title, Dolph, I'm back on your thing.
No, I'm not back on his thing.
Oh, Mr. Ricky's thing? For real?
Ew.
You know what I mean?
Ting ting.
Oh, the Ting Ting's back. Damn. Oh,
On Sundays.
Only on Sundays.
Guess who's back? Ting
Back
ting's
again.
back.
Ting Ting's again. Jesus Christ. Oh, this show is really falling off the hinges.
Interesting.
All right. So now the big name for the WWE wants to bring in to make the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal a big deal this year is Goldberg.
Oh my goodness.
Bye.
Exactly. Which
I
also
know
claims the new Hall of Famer will win that match.
Oh my god.
What do you guys think of that?
That's a geriatric battle royal.
Jesus
Can we
Christ.
send Vince McMahon away now? I mean,
Right?
come on. If he's making all these stupid decisions.
Yeah. Yep. So, yeah.
Yo, let's bring Andre the Giant's corpse back.
Jesus Christ, man. Wow. Wow. All right. Sure. I guess I take it you guys ain't happy about that.
No.
No, I mean, come on. You're not giving
And
it.
what's worse,
All right.
he had the Universal title last year going into WrestleMania.
That's
Now
true.
he's going to win the Battle Royal?
Yep.
That's really going to show that the Battle Royal sucks.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But like I said, that's a rumor. We don't know. So, all right. Next, Mickey
Tony,
James.
you're always right.
That is true, though. That is true.
Most of his rumors are
No. About 99.9%.
I would say 95%.
Oh, so it's not 100.
Almost. So Mickey James was a replacement for Nia Jax in the Women's Elimination Chamber, and the plan is still for Jax to wrestle Bliss for the title at WrestleMania. So,
Okay.
Originally Nia Jax was supposed to be in the Elimination Chamber match itself. So last minute they took her off and put Mickey James.
Wait, Mickey James was a replacement?
I know, right? Go figure that shit out.
For real?
No, for fake.
Wrestling is not fake.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Let me hit you and see if it's fake.
Right? All right, my last rumor. There's still talk of a Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley feud, but it all depends on if Lesnar decides to stay after WrestleMania.
Boy, bye.
Really? I would like to see it.
I think Lesnar should just go disappear into a hole somewhere in Minnesota.
Disappear in the hole.
His hole.
His hole. Damn.
Maybe you live with Adam O'Day.
Right?
Oh, Adam Monet.
Our current WPOV champion.
They just called you as a hoe.
Damn, that's messed
Take
up.
my title back, Adam.
2 weeks. No, next week.
Next week. Yeah.
2
Right?
weeks, yeah. Something
Yeah.
like that.
Something like
2
that.
weeks.
Next week. That's on your birthday.
So, yeah. All right, so that is all for the rumors. What do you got for injury?
Big Cass is said to be in great shape after tearing his ACL. He has been out for 6 months. It's been 6 months already.
Wow.
Wow.
In 6 months, Enzo Amore has started on his own,
Yep.
became a cruiserweight champion,
Twice.
got fired for rape allegations, and Cass has been gone that whole time.
Yep.
And Cass has lost his Money in the Bank winner, Carmella.
Yeah. Well, is there a projected time when he's coming back?
They said 9 months. He's been out for 6, but they always exaggerate injuries, so he could be back soon, they said.
True that.
He's
Also,
not John Cena, so I don't think he's going to be held back
Jesus
soon.
Christ. Dang.
Well, maybe the Battle Royal. Have him win it. That would be good for him to win it.
That would be good for him to win it.
Yeah.
Instead of Goldberg. Jesus Christ.
Same.
That's same, too.
Yeah, I think Goldberg and Jesus Christ went to the same school.
Yeah.
Probably did.
He told me.
And our last injury, Jason Jordan will be missing WrestleMania after the next
Got a double whammy there.
That is all I got for injuries.
Wow. All right, let's go straight out to Raw notes. All right, the show started with a John Cena promo. We haven't seen one of those in a while, right? Damn.
He's getting unbearable.
He is.
Like, I missed him at one point this year. I know.
Yeah, you did.
He's unbearable again.
Yeah.
He's
So,
John Cena. That's why.
Yeah.
Cena sucks.
But he still knows how to play the crowd, though. Still knows how to play the crowd.
And he also knows how to call the next move because I can hear him.
Oh my God! Why is no one saying anything to him?
I'm pretty sure they have. That's just what's sad.
But him and Big Show do it.
Yeah.
They don't care.
And no, they don't. But,
God!
Yeah, right. So he gets interrupted by The Miz, which cuts another legendary promo. They decided to make a match that whoever loses is the first entrant into the Battle Royal. Into the Elimination Chamber.
Battle Royal.
Battle Royal. I'm still thinking about the Royal Rumble. Wait, where are we at?
Elimination Chamber #1.
That one, yeah. So whoever loses actually, will be the first one out of the Elimination Chamber. So went straight on to the Mr. Raj ended up jumping him, beating him up, and made no sense for Kurt Angle to come out and say, "Hey, that's not how we do things, but that's a good idea. Let's start the match." It's like, wait, what? And he goes, "Mr. Raj, you're out." It's like, wait, what? It's crazy.
Did you see Bo Dallas rip his pants?
No, I didn't. I wasn't looking there.
Well, if you look close enough, you can see a little taint in there.
Oh, nasty.
Because Rick had he had the binoculars out looking at it. I see
Did that Bo Dallas rip his pants?
I see a little ting.
I was watching it and I was like, "Did you see that?" And everyone was like, "No, I didn't see that." I said, "Yo, put it in slow motion." I was like, "Damn, he gotta go to the tailor for that now."
All right, so I'm
a journalist, damn it.
that is your duty.
Ooh, duty. All
right, so the match ended up being John Cena versus The Miz. This was a good match, a little bit long. But this was like a pay-per-view match. It felt very good, back and forth. John Cena ended up with the victory, pinning The Miz with the attitude adjustment off the second rope. Now, I was just about to say that if you gave me 2 more seconds. That it was predictable. Every time John Cena goes to the second rope, it's more than predictable that he's going to win with that move.
And it was like, how could The Miz do the skull crushing finale off the top rope? It's impossible.
Exactly. All right, so then up next it was the Revival versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. It looks like them two were going back and forth, but this time the Revival wins. So they're punking out the club again.
Predictable.
Then Kurt Angle announced that Ronda Rousey will be signed. She's going to sign her Monday Night Raw contract at the Elimination Chamber. Why they're doing it there?
She won't be.
Yeah. Why they're doing it there, I don't know. It's weird to me. Anyway, so then he comes on and he's talking about Jason Jordan's neck injury. And now he's going to miss WrestleMania. And then the crowd cheered. What's messed up though is that I'm pretty sure Kurt Angle was told to say this, but he started getting at the crowd. He's like, you should be ashamed of yourself cheering for somebody's injury and da 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 da. It's like, oh, shut up. But it was still funny nonetheless. I thought it was funny. While he was talking about, Seth Rollins comes out and confronts Kurt about wanting to go to WrestleMania, and he wants to be added to the Fatal 4-Way for the final spot at the Elimination Chamber.
Fatal 4-Way for the final spot?
Yeah, that was fucking a lot to say.
I know. I'm like, wow.
Jesus. That was, whew. And you know how I am with my speeches.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway,
wow, that was a Seth Rogen laugh right there.
It sure was.
oh my God, shit, I was like, I got dizzy. Oh, Lord. So, anyway, after a while, Kurt Angle agreed. So, it made it Fatal 5-Way for the final spot at the Elimination Chamber. Why you laugh?
For the you slow down so you can get it all.
Final spot.
Final spot.
Fatal 4-Way.
Fatal 4-Way, final spot. Fatal 5-Way turned out to be. Anyway, up next, it was Bayley versus Sasha Banks. Another long match. But it was back and forth. Bayley pinned Sasha Banks with a Bayley to belly. That was, Jesus Christ. Why do I write this stuff like that? You catch myself out there. Off the second rope. After the match, Bayley went up to Sasha Banks. It looks like she was going to give her a hug and say, that's it. But Nia Jax attacked both women from behind.
But you saw that Bayley tried to save her.
Yeah, she pushed Sasha out the way, and I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, Nia Jax a little bit with a different attitude, trying to make her really look like a beast, and with the hairdo. Yeah.
She said she went all natural with the hair.
Yeah,
I like it though.
All natural. So Sonya Deville.
Us curly hair sisters need to stick together.
Okay, yeah, sure, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There we go.
So up next, it was Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose versus Mickie James and Alexa Bliss. Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose wins. Shocking?
No.
All right, sure.
Why is the champ losing?
Exactly, right? After the match, Absolution attacked James until Alexa Bliss made the save again. So, all right. Sure. Then up next, Elias does his little routine again and gets the crowd pumping and going and was really on the roll. And then Braun Strowman was seen at the top of the stage. Now, same setting.
It was funny.
To me, this bit, it was pretty hysterical. He broke the damn bass, couldn't play it, and the man's got a voice. Go figure. Now
He does more than just.
I know, right? Now I got two problems with this. I got the fact that this made Braun Strowman human. I didn't like it, but I didn't. When he started to sing, and then it was like, all right, you know what? Okay, I get it. But when he started to be himself again, I was like, all right, well, it wasn't that bad. You know, I thought it was going to be really bad when I saw him sitting there like that, and then I can tell he had either a guitar or something he was going to have, and it was that big ass cello. I was like, really? So
it's a double bass.
It was a double bass.
He brought that thing out and started playing it. Broke the damn strings. And he was like, "Oh well, I'll still keep singing." And then he sang. He did a pretty good job. But then he went back to Braun Strowman mode and beat the crap out of him.
Yeah,
hitting him with that thing.
I thought he was gonna be like the Ascension with the Brazango and shit.
Oh jeez.
You know that kind of bit. Like,
oh yeah,
they were gonna try to punk him out.
Yeah.
But after that, I agree with you. I laughed my ass off.
I don't think it hurt him.
No, hell no,
I don't think it hurt him. It's the beast among men. But I love the shirt. Come get these hands.
Yeah, well, yeah. He can. I'll go get those hands anytime.
Oh my god,
That's just nasty.
That is just nasty. Disgusting.
He's got them big hands.
All right, moving on.
One nostril's bigger than the other. You don't mind that, though.
Right?
I
right.
don't mind it.
So after that, it was Sonya Wait, we talked about that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My bad. It was
You don't
Roman
wanna talk about
Reigns.
Mandy Rose again.
You damn right. All right, so Jesus Christ. Up next, it was Roman Reigns versus Sheamus. Why they did this match was beyond me, but it was an okay match though. Reigns pinned Sheamus after countering a leap off the top rope with a spear. Pew! And it happened
Why is
just like
Sheamus
that.
off the top rope?
I have no idea.
Exactly.
Okay, so then the WWE class of 2018 Hall of Fame, Ivory.
Woo!
Yes, right? No? Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
I dig it. About damn time. And I love the vignette they did of her.
You see what ESPN did, though?
No.
ESPN said congratulations, and they put Victoria's Twitter handle.
Oh, shit. Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
You imagine you're Victoria, and you're like, oh, ESPN, I made the Hall of Fame.
You know what? That makes sense now because I guess the WWE told Ivory to make a Twitter handle because she doesn't have a Twitter handle. So now I know why they told her that. That's hysterical. All right, the main event. It was the Fatal 5-Way for the final Elimination Chamber spot. I did it. Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Bray Wyatt, Apollo Crews, and the Broken One, Matt Hardy.
Why?
Thoughts on this match, both of you?
Why?
They played my man Bray Wyatt again.
They played him hardcore. What ended up happening towards the end of the match was Seth Rollins and Finn Balor pinning Bray Wyatt, and the referee counted to 3. Ended Raw with a no decision on what was going on. So afterwards, it was announced that there's going to be, when they interviewed Kurt Angle in the back with Finn and Seth Rollins there, he made an announcement saying that there's going to be 7 people in the Elimination Chamber. So I'm curious to know how they're going to do that with only 4 pods. We'll see.
3 started off, probably.
They're going to have to do it that way, because then, they can't really add a pod, especially if there's going to be an Elimination Chamber match for the women,
It's true.
It'll look a little weird. So, thoughts on that?
Interesting, but stupid.
Yes.
Well, I was really hoping for Finn to win. And, nothing against Seth Rollins. He's come a long way. He's changed. He has taken a step back from the Universal title, but I don't think they gave Finn a chance yet because he had the title for a hot minute and he got hurt. So,
And then they gave it to Braun Strowman. What's his name?
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar,
Yeah.
and that was it. Se acabó.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now it's like Roman has to win. That's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Then what do you do with everybody else?
Exactly.
Finn Balor's going to be in nowhere.
Nope.
Seth Rollins, I was right. Remember, now there's rumors going around that Seth Rollins will be fighting Kurt Angle. I mean, I did say that last week. Just saying.
Okay.
Let's put it out there.
All right.
Interesting.
Damn. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I agree, but I don't know. This Elimination Chamber is going to be quite interesting, to say the least. And I just hope Finn wins it, and that'll change a lot of people's minds on what's going to happen leading into WrestleMania. After the Elimination Chamber match, obviously the storylines is going to develop leading into WrestleMania. Right now, they're just doing the storylines to go to the Elimination Chamber match. But that was your Raw. So, all right, we're going to take a quick pause for the cause. And when we come back, it is the top 10 for February done by Mimi Goody herself. Did she do any justice to it, or did she keep it the same? Did she make some changes? We'll find out after this. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle. Listen to the Wrestling POV podcast. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
And we are back with the top 10 rankings, WWE superstars for the month of January. Tony started it off, and Tony gave us a very interesting
Yes.
but predictable.
Predictable.
So Tony, give us your top 10 from last week to the review, and then Mimi will give us her new
All
top
right.
10.
So the top 10 list for the month of January. I have, and then again, people, just to remind you, these are only in the WWE. It's just strictly WWE. We did it this time. All right, number 10, I got Finn Balor. Number 9, I got Sami Zayn. Number 8, I got Rusev. Number 7, I got Bobby Roode. Number 6, I got Aleister Black. Number 5, I got Roman Reigns. Number 4, I have Elias. Number 3, I got Braun Strowman. Number 2, I got The Miz. And at number 1, I got AJ Styles.
Interesting lineup, Tony.
That's right. So now Mimi Goody took the reins, and she either took 2 out, put 2 in, didn't change it at all, did some rearranging to it. Who knows? But go ahead with your top 10 for the month of
January for
January.
WWE. I did all of the above, by the way.
Damn.
So, number 10, Sami Zayn.
All right.
Number 9, Seth Rollins.
Seth.
Wow.
Number 8, Roman Reigns.
Oh.
Number 7, Rusev Master. Number 6, Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode.
Number 5, Finn Balor.
Oh.
Number 4, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Wow.
Number 3, Braun Strowman. Number 2, The Miz. And number 1, AJ Styles.
So AJ stayed at number 1. That's good.
All right, but you know what? Shame on us for not realizing that Tony didn't put the winner of the Royal Rumble in his top 10.
Exactly. Because where did he go? Haven't seen him.
He's going to
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania.
Oh, he going to need to face AJ Styles. That was racist,
That's wrong.
but funny as hell.
It was so predictable.
Wow, maybe that's a pretty good list. And you know what? Maybe, people may say, why haven't we put Seth Rollins in earlier when Seth Rollins is part of a tag team?
Yeah.
But now he's available.
Now he's available.
Right.
So she put him right in there, and I believe he belongs there. Reigns at number 8, I like it. Rusev, I think I want to put Rusev a little higher.
What was Rusev?
7.
Rusev's number 7.
Well, Tony had him at number 8, so he is a little
Number
higher.
8. Yeah,
Just a tad higher.
just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
But yeah, I like your top 5. Balor, Nakamura, Strowman, Miz, AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Bobby Roode. I don't know, man. Even though he's the U.S. champ, I don't know.
Well, it's up
How
to
come
you
Randy
to.
Orton's
You
not
have to
there?
show it. Who?
What happened?
How come Randy Orton's not there?
Oh, Jesus Christ. We really got to relive that again? Oh, yeah, we do, actually.
Yes, we do. Oh, man. What do you think about the list? Tony Diaz?
Actually, it's not bad. I mean, a few changes here and there, but it really wasn't bad, She lowered Roman Reigns. She
Took
ranked up
Aleister
Finn
Black
Balor.
out?
She took Aleister Black out, and who else? She took? Elias too, which is shocking.
Well, I like Elias, but he
Elias-
hasn't been wrestling. Like,
Oh, come on.
come on now, for real.
He's still on TV every Monday.
But we're not talking about who's on TV. We're talking about the wrestling skills.
And Shinsuke Nakamura was?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of
The
here.
Royal Rumble!
No.
He was the Royal Rumble
outta here.
winner. Get the fuck out of here.
Get outta
You.
here.
Vete pa' carajo.
You. I don't know how to say it, so you.
Siri, how do you say fuck you?
Shoot. Anyway. Rick has it next week.
Next week, the third wheel corrects and saves you guys from the awful top 10s.
Jesus
I will take over. No, they're not awful. They're pretty good. Pretty good. So they're pretty good. You guys made it hard for me.
Yeah.
but I'm definitely taking 2 out. So, let's prepare on which 2 I will be taking out, who I will be adding, and how I'll be rearranging this list you guys have. That being said, make sure you go to collarandelbowbread.com because we are now affiliated and have been affiliated with the Collar and Elbow Bread for a while now. You want to go check it out and use the promo code WPOV. Save yourself 10% off on all the great gear. You see a lot of indie wrestlers wearing it. Support your local indie wrestler by going to collarandelbowbread.com and support me and Tony and Mimi and Miguel and Miguelito and the rest of the Wrestling POV podcast crew.
Yes.
Yeah, so use promo code 10.
I know that promo code.
Use promo code WPOV and save yourself 10%. It's more than 9. And it is less than 15% from Geico, but we don't do car insurance.
No,
but if
we
Geico,
don't.
you want to jump on, like, yo.
Yeah, you know, of course. Yeah, sure.
But save yourself 10% by using promo code WPOV. You can't say it enough. It is now time for the SmackDown
Breakdown.
Are you ready? Break it down. Degenerate into something cool. We just got tired of doing what you told us to do. That's a break, boy. Yeah. That's a break, little man. Break it down.
So SmackDown opens up with Dolph Ziggler facing up against Baron Corbin. Dolph Ziggler is waiting for Corbin. Corbin's music plays, but there's no Baron Corbin. And the camera goes backstage, and Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens have attacked Baron Corbin.
What?
They make their way. Yeah, why? I don't get it. Why were they attacking Baron Corbin?
I have no idea. It's that was a little shocking to me.
Like, they just got granted a triple threat match for the title.
Yeah.
What the heck? Why?
Exactly.
Pourquoi?
Pourquoi? Yeah, we just went. Shoot, we just went Spanish there.
Then Zayn and Owens, they make their way to the top of the ramp and they come after Ziggler.
Yeah.
And they beat down Ziggler and Corbin comes back out and they beat them both down again. And there was no match.
Yep. No match.
Okay. All right. Fine. Next up, we have Charlotte versus Sarah Logan. I wonder what happened here. Charlotte ended up winning. That's what happened. So I guess now she has 1 to go. Ruby Riott. Next week.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
What's up with SmackDown?
Yes, corny.
Let me tell you something, man. I was a little upset. I was actually majorly upset with SmackDown. I keep saying this over and over and over again. They don't have much time. If you're gonna do a promo, or if whatever segment you plan on doing, it's got to be short and quick and simple. SmackDown could be so much better if they did it short, quick, and simple. Okay, that promo between Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, and Jinder Mahal. I know I'm jumping ahead. That was way too long. Way too damn long. And to make no sense. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I don't know what was wrong with SmackDown.
We'll go to that. That's the U.S. Open Challenge.
Yes.
Bobby Roode is out there and they're talking about how John Cena started this and blah, blah, blah. And then Randy Orton, he challenged Randy Orton because Randy Orton RKO'd him out of nowhere.
Yep.
And Jinder Mahal comes out. Randy comes out. Randy's upset that he was number 9 in the top 10. I just don't understand. Why would, Mahal is vouching for Randy? Is that what I was getting from that?
But no, he was trying to start shit. Because he kept saying that Bobby Roode was ranked ahead of Randy Orton. So that's all he was trying to do. The only thing that I liked about this segment was just the fact that Bobby Roode came out and says, well, at least we ranked. You know what I'm saying? That was the only thing.
Yeah.
Other than that, I got so bored because that's all Jinder was doing was just trying to push them to fight each other or be against each other, whatever the hell it was. They were going to fight anyway. You know what I'm saying? It looked like it was anyways. And then he comes out, yeah, Randy, you were at number 9. Randy Orton. You was at number 9, Randy Orton. And Bobby Roode,
what?
Jinder was right here, man. I swear to God.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it to me it just didn't make sense.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Very bad.
So I'm guessing triple threat is what they're leaning towards.
That's what it looks like. That's what it looks
Lord.
like. Yeah. Yep. He might be involved in it too.
Yeah.
The next week will probably be Jinder and the Singh brother versus Orton and Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, before that happened, we had Baron Corbin versus Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
And the winner will get into the title match.
Yep. But it's I was a little confused too. But it took me like a hot second to okay, now it makes sense. But it didn't make sense. But I don't know. They could have at least just said if Baron Corbin loses, he will not be in the Elimination Chamber match. Because either way, Sammy... What?
It's not Elimination Chamber.
Oh, whatever. The match that they're having at Fastlane. I'm trying to brand them both together at the same time.
Yeah, I see.
But
that's in May.
That's it. Yes, it's in May.
It's a May.
Yes, in May. I went to Africa there. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I
froze water. Oh my God, that's racist. But no, it wasn't really. But you know, they could have at least said it that way. Because then I was a little bit confused. I was like, oh shit. So if Baron Corbin wins, that means Kevin Owens is out. But that wasn't the case. If Baron Corbin wins, he's still in the match. So it's like, all right, whatever. So they threw. Yeah, go ahead. It's your damn segment.
So basically, Baron Corbin ends up winning, which then became the most predictable thing for what happens later on in the show.
Exactly.
By the way, Shane was backstage with Daniel Bryan, and they talked about this whole thing about if Corbin and Ziggler win their matches, they will be in the title match.
Yes.
All right, I guess. American Alpha 2.0 versus the New Day.
Yes.
The New Day wins.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? And that segment.
I don't know.
It's so weird. I don't know what's going on.
Very weird. And that's the other segment that took way too damn long.
Yeah,
with the pancakes. Really? Oh.
Why pancakes? It doesn't even go with what they're doing.
It doesn't go with nothing. And then the fact that with Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin, when he's out, he took a pancake and flung it on the floor. Oh my God, you are such a badass. It's like, come on.
Not only that, they're going to switch from eating pancakes to eating waffles.
Yeah. Oh, boy, what a... Oh my God, please, no, not waffles. But that segment was just way too damn long to end up with nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
It was nothing.
Nothing at all.
No, nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing
Bingo!
Stupid sexy Flanders.
That's right.
Yeah, that was stupid. Dolph Ziggler was backstage with Renee Young. How does he feel about since he's been away? Oh, I gotta be more selective on my spots. And I love this opportunity. I love these moments. I'm gonna shine, and I'm gonna be the one walking in WrestleMania. And I'll be damned if I don't walk out as the WWE champ. You'll be damned if you have a job after this next pay-per-view.
Actually, he will because he
just signed a 2-year contract.
I mean, I wrote this before Tony wrote his stupid joke. I mean, his news. You know what I mean?
My rumors.
His rumors.
Jesus.
Well, it's a rumor, so it doesn't mean it's true.
No, but it is true.
It's true. It's true. It's damn true.
It's damn true. All right, buddy. If you don't know what we're talking about, you go back to our couple episodes ago when we had Kurt Angle up here.
Our 100th episode.
Our 100th episode where he called Tony his buddy.
And
then I was the greatest WrestlePOV champion of all time.
Yes, he did say that.
Yeah.
He did.
Oh, it's true.
It's damn true.
All right. Next up, the Usos are in the back, and they say it's lights out to anyone who challenges them. And then they say they are real brothers, and nothing can break their bond.
Yeah. Okay.
The Bludgeon Brothers destroy the monitor and they stare at the cameras and say nothing.
No.
That was
And backstage, Kevin apologizes to Sammy and says that Sammy cannot lose because their chances of winning will go down even more. And Sammy says he already let them down and that there is no we in the championship match. It's every man for themselves.
Damn. All right. Yeah.
And the most predictable match of all time, Dolph Ziggler versus Sami Zayn.
Yep.
Dolph Ziggler wins. And he is now in the title picture, making it a fatal 5-way at Fastlane.
Can I get an amen?
No.
No.
Fuck no. Wow.
Yep.
And you know, I'm looking at my notes.
Yes.
Why, if you see Dolph Ziggler and Sami Zayn, there's a lot of Z's. Like, I'm getting confused.
I know, right? Jesus.
Ziggler, Zayn, Ziggler, Zayn, Zayn, Ziggler, Ziggler, Zayn.
Now, you know what? I've been
That's
thinking
a nice song.
I've been thinking, yeah, I've been thinking about this, and I have to do it. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna put something in the book today.
Whoa!
Because but it's sad because I had to wait till the end to put it in the book. But while I was watching this, I'm like, damn, Dolph, do something with your hair, bruh. It's getting a little bit out of control, bruh. Seriously. So I'm officially putting Dolph Ziggler's hair in the book.
Awesome.
It's getting atrocious. So he just made the book. Sorry, Dolph. Your hair.
You just made the book.
It's in the book, buddy. All right, buddy.
Oh, God, man, like I only have one thing to do, and she just like jumps in and takes it, and, like.
Go ahead, Rick. It's okay. I'll edit it out.
Mr. Rick, go ahead. You do it, Mr. Rick.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Dolph Ziggler's hair.
You just made the book.
Right.
Sorry, Rick. Anyway, he did just make the book. What else we got for SmackDown?
Yeah, Dolph Ziggler won. That's it for SmackDown. Jerks. So, Dolph Ziggler is now in the Fatal 5-Way at Fastlane. Fatal 5-Way at Fastlane. Fatal 5-Way at Fastlane.
Fatal 5-way
Dab.
Fastlane. See, you
Dab. Fatal
guys were
Fastlane.
making fun of me from like my Fatal
But-
4-way for the.
Listen, he didn't stutter.
I didn't either.
Yeah, you did.
No, I did
Yeah,
not. You better
did.
rewind that shit.
Yeah, you did.
Shoot. Don't let me hit that rewind button. Thank you, Miguel.
Fatal 4-Way, the fiddle finger for
Dude.
So the tape don't lie.
That's ain't no lie.
Alright, that is it for our SmackDown. It is now time for Raw versus
fucked up.
SmackDown. Raw is ahead 24-19. Every Tuesday, you can go on our Twitter page at WrestlingPOV.
Yes.
And you can cast a vote for what your favorite show was, Raw or SmackDown. That helps us out, makes us think, you know what, maybe the fans are right this week. Well, the fans voted, and they voted 67% for Raw.
Wow.
Were they right? 20
Yes.
years.
Yeah, they were. I mean, I'm safe to say it's unanimous.
Oh, yeah, definitely. SmackDown
Yeah.
sucked.
It was just wow. It was that bad. So, all right. Well, Raw wins it again this week, I guess.
Raw is up 25-19, and guys, I believe we're doing this up until WrestleMania, right?
Yes.
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 So,
Which joke of the week?
anyway, wasn't that canceled?
Oh, Jesus Christ! Wow.
Raw is ahead 25-19.
You don't want to
I
talk
believe
about
there's
it.
about 6 weeks left until
Yes.
WrestleMania, so SmackDown has some work to do.
Yep.
They got a lot of work to do.
Yes.
So, all right. Yeah. Well, SmackDown Raw wins it again, and that's your SmackDown. So, all right. Before we close the show, it is time to reveal the book, the Wrestling POV's book. You guys ready?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Alrighty. The number one entrant in the book, the POS. Does he leave the book or he stays?
Stays.
You know what?
Stays.
With him, I think it's kind of unanimous that this is going to be a lifetime thing in the book. I don't think I'll ever take him off. So
Never.
That way we don't ever have to mention him again.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Just in case, though, we always have to keep in mind that he has a lifetime. It's not a lifetime ban. What would it be called? Lifetime entry, I
A
guess.
lifetime
Yes.
entry.
All right, so he has a lifetime entry into the book, so he could never be taken off. Period.
And if people don't know, we'll just say his name one last time.
This is the last time we're ever going to say his name, and it is Chris Benoit, the Crippler, or whatever.
Chris
no,
Benoit.
Chris Benoit, as Chris Jericho would say it.
It's our boy Chris.
He has a lifetime entry into the book. He will never be taken off again. And this is the last time we will mention him again. So
Thank you.
If for some reason something in the near future comes out about him, we would always remind people that he is a lifetime member in the book. So, all right. So now Shane McMahon stays in the book. Mm-hmm. All righty, Daniel Bryan. Stay or leave the book?
I think he should.
I think he should stay.
You think she?
Yeah, because he was a little funny in SmackDown. It looked like he was going to be a heel, and I don't know. It's just no. He stays.
Okay.
I say we just think about it for the next week.
Yeah,
Okay.
but he'll stay. He stays in the book.
He stays in the book for this week. Yeah.
Just he's got another week to see what's going on. So, all right, Charlotte's Botox.
I think that should get a lifetime until it disappears, right?
No. Once we
Like
start
pretty
seeing
much.
wrinkles, then
She won't have any wrinkles.
so it stays. Her Botox stays. All right, Sasha Banks kicks at the Royal Rumble.
She's got 3 more weeks.
3 more weeks?
Yeah, because she kicked her 6 times and missed all 6 times.
That is true. I give you that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
3 more weeks.
So she stays. All right. The Usos grills, whatever.
Did they have them this week?
No, they did not.
They didn't.
No. They
I'll
can
take 'em out,
take
man.
them out.
All right. So they leave the book today. Wow. All right. So SmackDown's top 10.
That stays.
That stays. It has to stay.
Did they mention it?
Yes,
They mentioned it on the.
They didn't redo it, but they talked about it.
They just showed them the
Yeah.
top 10.
Yeah, well, that's definitely
So it stays. So now, and the new entrant to the book, Dolph Ziggler's hair.
Yes.
That stays, I think.
Yeah.
He starts doing something with the Jeepers, man. Do something, brother. My God. All right. With that being said, I think that's the end of the show.
Yes.
All righty. Tune in next week. Elimination Chamber? Pay-per-view?